Hey, good morning. Thank you for joining me for Posture in the Morning. Today, I'm going to go for a run. So we're going to do some supportive exercises and activities to prepare your body for success or running. We're going to start with a chair, and you're going to need a block and a strap. We'll start with the strap. We're going to place it over our legs. You're going to be a little more rigorous today than normal. Make sure you have about one fist of space between your knees. And make sure your feet are straight. Your chair is approximately knee height, as close as possible. You're going to grip the ground with your toes, interlace your fingers, press your palms away, and reach straight up. Look right at your thumbs. And press out on your strap. Gripping the ground with your toes, holding your upper body tight. Pressing for 2 or 3 seconds, and then relaxing. Because the strap isn't stretching, it's directing all the force back into our hips, and it's tricking our body into creating alignment in our pelvis and with those muscles. And then you can relax your arms. And let's put our strap on our ankles and tighten it a little bit so that it meets our ankles where they already were. Snugly, but not holding them any closer together than they already were. Take your block or your pillow and place it right between your knees. And then sit up as tall as you can in your hips. Hold your pelvis stable and press out on your strap and in on your block. And this is going to create a very unique leverage through the hip, and it will also balance and activate your primary hip flexors or your psoas. I'm going to press for at least 1 second, probably 2, and then relax. And if you need to, you can press on your block and then press on the strap and then relax. Okay, that's good. And then you can set your strap and your block beside you. And hopefully your chair has a back. If it doesn't, you can use the wall or any table. I'm going to have you kneel, knee to heel. Push your back foot flat to the ground. Make sure your feet are lined up. And grip the ground with your toes. And try and stick out your butt a little bit and just hold it. This is going to create a big stretch through the hamstring, probably through the ankle a little bit, through the hip, and it's going to assist us in extending our pelvis, which is very important. And we're going to bring our knee back to the ground, and we're going to switch which foot is in front. Starting the exact same way, pushing up, flattening our feet, stretching our legs, and attempting to stick out our butt a little bit. Little engagement in the shoulder blades. Belly stays about 20% engaged. Hug the ground with your feet. Try to keep your legs tight. And step out of it. We're going to have a seat back in our chair. Instead of doing standing foot winding today, we'll do it seated, and we can stretch our hip a little at the same time. So position your feet very straight. Cross one ankle over your other thigh and sit up as tall as you possibly can, leaving your foot kind of dangling off the edge of your leg completely. And then we're going to do some very thorough foot circles, spreading and curling our toes in time, winding our feet with maximum intensity and mindfulness. Pick your time, and we're going to do about 10 each way. Really focus on getting your toes involved, stimulating your feet as much as possible. You have just as many nerve endings in your feet as you do in your hands. And if you're wearing very hard shoes and not stimulating your feet, it's going to down-regulate many systems in your lower body. And then we're going to switch our feet. Make sure you place that foot down very straight. Cross your foot over, sit up as tall as you can, and begin winding your foot. Using your toes as much as you can. Don't be lazy. And then we'll switch. Directions. Okay, I have one more for us today. I'm going to make sure our glutes are active all the time, but especially if we're going to go for a run. So kneel, make your knees comfortable if you need to. Get your hips underneath you, knees a little extra wide, and press your pillow or your block with your toe and your ankle. Feeling the activation in your glutes, holding it for a couple seconds, and then relaxing. Try not to let your hips tilt up in the back. Keep a little tuck of the tailbone to give your body full access to your glutes. I love this exercise for the glutes because, like the strap and the block, it tricks your body into creating an equal amount of force through both of the hips. Let's do 2 more really good ones. Hey, great job. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go on an excellent run. I hope you guys have a great day too.